Alright, welcome back to Livecast. Today we're going to be watching a Dateline special from the 90s of Sailor Moon, one of my favorite animes when I was younger. So let's get started. I only watched like the first couple of minutes. Let's go back. Alright.
Seems to happen every Christmas. One particular toy takes off like a rocket.
Like a rocket.
Fast, frenzied parents desperate to find it. So what's
Crap.
the next bestseller? One toy maker
Is this Sailor Moon? I bet it's Sailor Moon. A super heroine? That's the thing about the media, man. They make these phases that kids have sound so horrible, but that's all they are. They're just phases, you know. Pokemon is not a phase. Alright, Pokemon is going strong, and it's about to be 21 years. Alright? Same goes for all these other things, but Pokemon just seems to be the more popular one. Which I choose Pokemon over everything, you know, so I'm fine with that. But Sailor Moon, you know, still have a Sailor Moon Crystal. That's still a thing. So I don't know. Let's continue. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, things come and go. So I don't know why they make it such a big deal. You know, it's not like they have to buy anything. It's the parents. You know, whatever. You know, sometimes it's not a phase. Sometimes you know, I know some people who's been watching Sailor Moon since it came out back in the day. Yeah. They still like it. It's over 20 years, but, you know, whatever.
That brought you the Power Rangers.
Oh, the Power Rangers. Who didn't like the Power Rangers? Are awesome. That's not a phase. Maybe a little bit, but...
Severson.
Oh, I know that sound.
They make one out of every 3 cars that Americans drive. And most of the cameras
And they like to bomb Pearl Harbor.
TVs, Walkman, and
Damn Japs. I love Japanese people. Yeah, but people don't appreciate Japan like nerds do. Nerds love people from Japan. It's what we do. We love people from Japan. They're the greatest. God bless you.
American kids or their parents bought $1 billion worth of Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys in 18 months.
Look at those 90s toy stores. That's nice. I like those. That would be me. I'll buy those Megazords.
Heads up, this blonde bombshell and her girlfriends have invaded the US.
Her girlfriends? They're Sailor Scouts, not girlfriends. Where's Chris Hansen when you need him for Dateline? I would like to see Chris Hansen talk about some anime. I'll watch that.
She's called Sailor Moon. And she's
Look at those
the
dolls.
latest hot item out of the brain factory of this man, Makoto Yamashina.
Oh, hello.
Girls communication. No boys.
Yamashina is the president of Bandai, the biggest
Bandai.
toy
Bandai.
industry in memory.
Cunt.
We're at the International Toy Fair in Tokyo.
That looks awesome.
All over the world come here to find what's new.
I'm quite a toy collector myself.
$1 billion a year
Man, I had a lot of those Mega Droids when I was younger. Well, my brother did. I just played with them. Damn, those are cool. Damn.
Bandai is now the world's 3rd largest toy maker, aiming to be number 1 by the year 2000.
I don't blame him. I believe it.
Most other companies in this
I still hear from Bandai once in a while.
concentrate on the trend, the characters.
This
The
is a
characters.
comic-crazed country. Kids and
Manga.
adults bought 554 million comics last year.
Holy
When
crap.
a comic gets hot, popular, Bandai rushes in and licenses a character, makes the toy,
Oh,
and
God.
then sponsors a television series for the toy characters.
How do
Oh,
you change your program?
that's crazy how they do that. I always thought for a long time that it was the TV show that came first, and then all the everything was based off of the TV show. But a lot of the times it's actually the toys or the products, and then the anime or the cartoon is based off of that. I sometimes that's crazy. Pokemon was a video game first. That's what that's knowledge. I know that. Pokemon's a game first, and everything came after that. But yeah, Pokemon was a game first. So That's why it confuses me sometimes. But
the American audience. They're simple. The costume is the same. The content is the same. But the casting stars is different from American stars.
the American stars.
Bondi's blonde Sailor Moon and her 4 girlfriends invaded the United States in September.
What?
These
So stupid.
are Power Rangers who can be sweet and innocent 1 minute, tough and sexy the next.
Oh, ooh, tough and sexy, huh?
The Sailor Moon
That's
here
kinda
in
creepy,
Japan have
but-
blonde-haired. Yes, from the beginning. Yes. I have not seen too many Japanese girls who have blonde hair.
Does it matter?
Green, the Japanese girls.
It's anime. Everyone's colorful. You ever seen someone in Japan with blue hair?
The creator of
Or
Sailor
green.
Moon is a young woman with black hair who's fresh out of college, Naoki Takeuchi.
Oh, there she
In a
is.
country where women still have their place,
The
and it's
creator
almost always
of the
behind a
Sailor.
man, she's created
That's
a
cool
hit
as hell,
comic where
man.
all the heroes are women.
There has never been anything like it before. Female
No, that's true. That's
superheroes
why I
are-
liked it. You know, I know it's like a show driven for girls and stuff. Whatever. You know, that's cool. But there's nothing. There was nothing like Sailor Moon. You know, and even though it was very girly, it's anime. You know, all anime is amazing and great and fun to watch. So that's what I got from that.
villains. And if it makes girls feel good and want to see more, then I'm happy.
And boys.
Comics have been very good to Naoki. She's a
Man.
millionaire whose hardest decision most days
She's a
is whether to
millionaire.
drive her Ferrari
I can
or her
imagine.
Porsche.
Holy crap.
What she does worry, it's over the changes they're making to Sailor Moon for the American audience, toning down her sexuality. She'll be wearing more clothes.
Aw,
Her
boo.
programs won't have the sexual
They always
factor
do
of the
that though. They always
Japanese
tone
version.
down the
That crystal is Sailor Moon.
Projected Sailor Moon sales
the
for
sex
US
appeal. They take
this
it
year,
out.
100
The American kids can
Dreams
handle that.
Nightmares for American toy makers.
Why? Oh, too much sex appeal.
Sailor Moon may have superpowers, but the superheroine of this Christmas season has been Holiday Barbie.
What an asshole.
Voices from Sailor Moon. Is that right? We have Sailor
Oh, they got
Jupiter
the.
here. Who's,
Oh, you got the voices of Sailor
Stephanie
Moon.
is Sailor Venus.
I'm just holding up these pretty pictures.
Yeah. Can I get you guys to do something?
Oh yeah,
Like
do something. Do
interact?
something.
Like
As the characters. All right, let's close our eyes.
The actresses and come up with an impromptu Sailor
close our
Venus,
eyes.
Sailor Jupiter scene, and then we'll
Famous. You got
hold up the
lines.
pictures and you can shake the picture. You know.
Whole bunch of episodes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Improvise something quickly.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Let's see if I can know this.
Venus? Venus? Where is Sailor Moon? I have no idea. What are you talking about? Was she at school?
What the? Okay.
I suspect there's trouble coming.
Oh, trouble.
The
I
Tuxedo
know that.
Mask? I hope
Tuxedo
Tuxedo Mask.
Mask.
We always have to rescue him. I know. Well, I don't think that's right. I think he always rescues us, which I have a
I
problem
don't know
with.
what's
Anyway,
going on. This
we'll
is
get into that
way
later.
out of my
And then you come over here and I'll go.
weirdness.
What are you talking about?
Is that Tuxedo Man?
That's Al Pacino walking.
It's Al Pacino. Imagine Al Pacino in Sailor
Apparently
Moon.
it wasn't a good one.
Oh, they should make a Scarface anime
So there's an
based
event you
off
guys are
of
going to today.
Tony Montana.
What is it exactly?
It's Utarpa, which is the
All right, let's skip this part.
anime and role.
A growing number of data junkies called otaku.
What the hell
My
is
wife
this?
always complains that
Anime fan site? Oh damn, we missed the beginning. All right, let's try to catch up.
Sacrifice time with my family. So right now I'm sacrificing.
Damn, this dude got a whole collection of Sailor Moon
So
stuff.
right now I get 2 or 3 hours.
I have
of
one
sleep
Sailor
a
Moon
night.
plush that I found at a
Doesn't come
garage sale.
across as strikingly odd. However, just get a load of what's going on.
And what's going on?
I'd like to have all the information about each character.
Do you?
Information
I used to
about
do
the
that.
Items that they use.
When I was
Information about
12.
places that appear in the stories.
This guy's creepy.
Just about anything related to the
Yes.
story.
The otaku seem to me to be
Look at this John Lennon looking
kind of
guy.
very pure expression.
Never mind.
of
I don't want to
hunger
disrespect
for
John Lennon.
information, even if the
I love
information
John
is essentially meaningless.
Science fiction author William Gibson has always had a curious interest in Japan and its intimate relationship with technology. His latest literary journey
People
is
love
titled The
Japanese
Idol.
people because of that.
One of the novel's characters is an otaku.
Otaku!
He's described as a
The hell's an
pathological
otaku?
techno-fetishist.
Hold on. An otaku. An otaku is a pathological techno fetishist. fetishist with social defect, comma, or a period. That's an otaku. I guess I'm an otaku. I like that. I like otakus.
Social deficit.
There's a spectrum with that kind of behavior. You can have your fan, your otaku, and you can have your homicidal stalker. They're all on the same, because they're all on the same continuum.
And there is one alleged homicidal stalker in Japan.
Yeah.
A man
Who is
obsessed
it?
with pornographic anime.
Holy
Some gruesome
crap.
murders and his
I've watched
bizarre
some
hobby
anime porn
gave
before.
the
It's
media
called
something
hentai. Anybody else watch hentai? I don't think so.
sensational to report. A once quiet culture of misfits quickly became big creepy news.
This is like nerd city, big time. They're mostly male. I've never heard of a female otaku.
Me either.
And
I know some female otakus. They're called furries. I don't know. I still don't understand furries. I wish I was a furry, but yeah, I don't know. They're called, what are they? I don't know. I don't keep up with anime slurs anymore, or Japanese, Korean. I don't know anymore. I don't keep up with this stuff. I should. I know otaku now. I'm gonna call anybody that. A Naboo. No, Naboo is that planet from Star Wars. That's where Padme's from. I don't know. Forgot what it's called. Whatever.
all their time in their bedrooms with their computers.
Oh, guilty as charged.
It was the media in Japan that labeled Hitoshi and others
I'm
like
on my
him
computer all the time.
the otaku. Translation, shut-in, fanatic, geek. People so utterly obsessed with information that they become withdrawn from society. It seems that information technology...
Is otaku still a thing? I feel like I have heard the word before, but I don't know. I don't really hear people say it.
have bred the ultimate fan, and now they're starting to emerge here. Hi, Greg.
Look at this guy. Oh yeah, this guy looks like he was in Revenge of the Nerds.
I don't know if I really want to flatter myself that way.
Look at this guy. I know like 5 people that look like him in school. Oh yeah.
Sailor Mercury.
Sailor Mercury?
You guessed
What?
it. Greg Taylor is also a big fan of anime.
Is he? Look at that. Look at those computers. Damn. It's small, but it's so big. Like the actual monitor is small, but the back of it is. Damn.
University students' love is...
Sailor Mercury.
She's the lead character's sidekick in the popular children's cartoon
She
called
is.
Sailor Moon.
Dude.
Created an online shrine for the
What?
superhero. And
Yeah, it's
is constantly
crazy.
Searching for new information to add to it.
She wears glasses. In the 4th season, she gets
Oh
glasses.
my god.
And, also in the 4th season,
I can't
she
blame
goes
him.
up-
I can't blame him. I'm like that sometimes. Not all the time, but I'm like that sometimes. But that will be all for today's live cast. I'm going to continue to do a part 2 to finish this up because this is hilarious and very strange. But I'll see you guys part 2. We're going to finish this up. And probably going to have to do 3 parts. But it doesn't matter because I'm having a good time watching this. This is weird. It's just roasting on anime nerds and all that stuff. So, I'll see you guys in the next live cast.